Hey guys, Pam here for ShoeMoney.com with your SEM Week in Review. It was kind of a quiet week. I like to think that everyone spent the first half of the week planning their Halloween costume and the second half of their week recovering from the hangover from Halloween, since that's what I did, but that's just wishful thinking. So let's start with the basics. Over at Search Engine Land, they had a great article about some of the things that you need to understand as an SEO. Whether you're in-house or contract SEO, you need to understand all of the aspects of an SEO campaign, including some of the IT principles. You need to respect IT professionals as though they're part of your team. Make them feel like they're part of the decision. Whether you're just going to tell them what they need to do or not, if they feel included, they're going to be a lot more inclined to do the things you want them to do. And if they don't feel like they're part of the decision, they can really make your life hell. So cooperate with IT, understand what they're saying, and hopefully they'll understand what you're saying as well. You guys can work as a team and you can have a more successful SEO campaign. Sticking with the basics, Search Engine Watch had a nice quick article this week that was about how the site architecture affects link building. And while the article was about link building, it's really just a reminder about the basics of on-page SEO. You need to build a site that's easily navigated and easily used, and that gives your users the information they're looking for quickly. This will make your site become a respected resource that other webmasters will want to recommend to their visitors. It's really just the basics of creating a great resource that people will want to link to for consistent link building rather than quick social media campaigns or other marketing gimmicks that get people to link to your site quickly. You need to rely on building a great site that people will want to consistently link to. We all know Google's taking over the world and will probably be able to index everything in our brains and serve us advertising based on what we're thinking. So in a good move, MySpace, 6apart, and a few others have announced that they will be adopting the OpenSocial API standard, despite the early reports about the ease of hacking the OpenSocial applications. Obviously, this is great for Google. They're going to increase their advertising revenue. They'll probably introduce their pay-per-action model into the OpenSocial applications. But it makes me wonder if Facebook is going to be kicking themselves for taking the Microsoft investment. Will Microsoft prevent Facebook from adopting the OpenSocial API standard? And will this be the end of Facebook as we know it? Probably the most honest post of the week was from Rebecca Kelly, who you all know and love. She's requesting that people stop spamming her for votes on their social media pieces. We're definitely moving into a more mature area of social media marketing where you don't need to contact every single person you know to dig, stumble, vote, rate, favorite, everything, every social media piece that you have. While not everything that you have is going to stand on its own merit, most things should. But if you have things that don't and that you need kind of to juice and have an extra boost at the beginning, you should have a network of people that you have an I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine agreement with. Don't contact everybody you know. Don't IM them at work. Don't bother them. Don't call them. Don't harass them to do 17 different things for you every day. Have people that you know that you can contact. They'll do your thing, you'll do yours. Maybe even have multiple groups of people so you're not contacting the same people every single time. And if you do have these networks, try and develop a naming convention so when you email them it will say perhaps votes wanted and the name of your article so that they can filter these and deal with them when they want to rather than interrupting their workflow throughout the day. So overall, it's really just about respecting people's time. You want them to respect yours, so respect theirs. Don't ask everybody to do everything for you. They're not your employees. If you have a great article, they're going to dig it, they're going to stumble it, they're going to do whatever they want on their own. But if you need to ask them, do it politely. Speaking of respecting time, that's my time for the week, and we'll see you next time.